My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arachir Galadurthan, the head of the modding team Divide and Conquer. And welcome back to Divide and Conquer as we continue on as the Adûnâim and our grand reconquista of Eriador. Oh, and I'm from England, by the way. This gentleman here, Captain Dury, is attacking us. We, our noble lord and his very like-looking son, Ar Castamaite and Lord Asgarzir, cracking name, Castamaite. There's not two E's on the E, there's not a diaresis on the E, so I don't know why I'm saying that. It could just be Castamaite. Castamate? I don't know. I'm not all that fussed, to be honest. Anywho, he is our faction lord, and he's being attacked by Captain Dury in a reclamation attempt of Dol Vorn, a key player in our core lands. And I think we'll win quite easily. Drar in the Scarred is a general, which will negatively impact that army, of course. They'll actually fight well with the shield bearers. However, Captain Dury is almost entirely siege equipment. So all we need to do, and he's the one that's attacking us, so what we're going to do is just close the gap as quickly as possible. And then see if we can't put a stop to their plans. I should say that using my expert diplomacy, and I mean really top-notch diplomacy, I have managed to broker an alliance of interest with the Misty Mountains. Of course, I've been allied to the Misty Mountains now for some time. However, I've now entered into an agreement with them whereby they will enter the war against Adûnâim and thus come to our aid from the eastern edge of Eriador. And thus saving our empire. We hope. And as I say, I've used expert diplomacy to achieve this. And if anybody were to question my expert diplomacy, then I'm afraid we shall have to have words. Because if anybody suggests that I have done anything other than acted honourably and nobly and with integrity, then I take umbrage with those. Because I have done no foul play in obtaining an alliance and then subsequent war agreement with the Misty Mountains. So I shall hear nothing to the contrary. Right, let's get in there. Who have we got on this side? Narduzagar. Who have we got? Adûnâim warriors, shield bearers, and labourers. They're firing already, but those ones are going a bit awry, aren't they? Nardu Tarek. Run! Oh, caught a few at the back there, but that's alright. Keep it up. Oh, we're going to get a lovely flank attack here. Not really sure what's happening, but you can cut in. You can cut in.
If we continue like this,
and our general
we will smash the enemy.
Can cut in. Go to time 6. We're just waiting for the battle to play out now. Oh, I'm sure I held down the shift key, but maybe I didn't. Anyway, you're going for them. Oh no, I didn't hold down the shift key. Stupid. Oh, of course, they go for where the siege equipment is, don't they? I forget that. They've got warriors routing. Oh, most of their army is broken and routing already.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Let's zoom in a bit. Bulk of their army down there, fighting one of our generals.
Good tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
The enemy captain lies dead.
Behold how our cowardly foe runs. It's time to press the attack.
If only you could commandeer their equipment, how awesome would that be? That would be awesome. Right, generals, you don't need to be involved anymore. Pull yourselves out. We'll take the savages and the halberdiers because those are the most easily replaced. You guys also no longer need to be involved. So you four now can group up, run yourselves there. You guys are running in. Just hit those buggers. Savages get ready to flank, and halberdiers get ready to flank. Send them on a wild goose chase. Good shots. Savages. Go for it. You guys, go for it. You guys run away. Javelins into the back. Always nice. And again. And give it to me again.
Very much in our favor. Victory will be ours.
Which one are they? Oh no, that's the one we didn't want to be attacked. Get them in the rear. Savages, come and actually attack the enemy. There we are. These nobles need to be downed. And we are the ones to do it.
If we can... Good tidings. The enemy... Only half the enemy force remains.
Enemy general is dead. In we go. You will all be very pleased to know, or some of you will. Some of you will absolutely despise us. But you'll be interested to note, I am sure, to learn that the Gundabad faction takes shape. And save for their roster, which isn't created yet, although Hummingbird has created the visuals for some of their units. But the actual entries of their units aren't ready yet. But excellent job, everyone. 123 Narju Tariq, 118 Marines. Narju Tariq. The nation on the campaign map has come together well and is formed up. I appreciate some people have had questions. They've said to me, Galu, not long ago you were saying we're never going to split the Misty Mountains. Don't even suggest it. I myself said that. Those are my very words. And only to then flip-flop or to U-turn. I'm not logged into Discord, am I? Oh, curses. Bugger off. Only to then flip-flop, as I say, and to then immediately go with the plan of splitting Gundabad and the Misty Mountains. And I don't really have a reason other than the aim of Divide and Conquer is to expand on the base game. This is an expansion submod that gives you even more factions. Right, there we are. I've completely forgot my train of thought, so I should never pause it midway. Oh, that's not too bad, is it? We should be able to trash that without even using our sneaky tactics, I think, actually. No, what I was saying was, of course, that this is an expansion submod. The point of it is to add in factions that are mentioned only by name and to add that imagination, to add in the unknown corners of Middle-earth. Of course, not in a canonical way, but just in a way that's engaging. Dol Amroth as their own nation never should happen. Dorwinion, Bree, Cand, all of these nations shouldn't really happen. And so, whilst the Misty Mountains would, at that time, not have been a Gundabad, and although arguably actually there's more call to suggest that there should be a Gundabad and a Misty Mountain than there is to suggest that there should be a Bree and a Northern Adûnâim. Because Gundabad is one of the strongholds of the Orcs. This is known for time. In the Battle of Five Armies, a large army assembles and comes from... No, it's Goblin Town, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I should never go for these lore rants because I keep forgetting key bits of information because if I don't find it all that interesting, I forget about it. The problem is of course that the film suggests that they come from Gundabad, but Gundabad is bloody miles away. But certainly the War of the Dwarves and Orcs was some considerable amount of time before the events of The Hobbit. And at that time the mountains were pretty much scoured and entirely devoid of orcs owing to the dwarves' utter ruthlessness. But by the time of as I said, by the time of The Hobbit, the Misty Mountains is very much blossoming with life in terms of orcs again. And so it's difficult to know where they're... No, I'm absolutely rambling, I apologise. I'm giving you terrible service because I'm desperately trying to win this battle. And so my mind is thinking already, where should I place these units? What should I do with these units? And that doesn't lend itself well to winning these things. I am thinking about still having some units over on this side, just so that we can then completely flank the enemy. Oh, look, we've got Corsair Archers. Or Azrazair. You gentlemen are again going to make the... There isn't any siege equipment this time, so absolutely no threat from siege. Tell you what, leave those guys there as well so that you can get some javelin throws off. But I'll take those two up into the trees with the archers, just to protect the archers. Oh, there we are. I've got to stand a bit further over to get hidden this time. Oh, I've just moved those and I said I wasn't going to. No, why do that? Might as well move them. Might as well move them. Basically, now that we're set up and I can do what I want to do, Gundabad is one of the strongholds of the Orcs. So is Moria, so is Goblin Town. These are the three key areas. So having Gundabad represented as its own faction is relatively accurate and not too much of a break from the norm. And so having them represented, it does make sense, really, to be honest. No, we want to lull them right down so that they're completely out. They're completely caught off guard by our flanking attack. So we are going to split them, and we're already doing the work to do that, of course. I apologise for my terrible, incoherent speech there. That was terrible. That was just awful. But I really, really, really want to minimise our losses on this battle map, and so I'm desperate to try and pay attention. Ballista crews, stand ye ready. Oh, one thing that we're going to probably do, by the way, just to warn you all in advance, in order to free up some of these unit spaces that we are running out of, the siege crews are probably going to be completely universal. So we will make the most generic, human-y looking unit that we can, and all humans will have that one unit. So the elves will remain having elves, the dwarves will remain having dwarves, the orcs will remain having orcs, but the humans will all now just have one, which will free up. Because at the minute I think there are 3 different types of human siege crews. There's Gondorian, Wildmen, and Northmen. Although I think Northmen and Wildmen... No, sorry, there's Gondorian, Northmen / Wildmen, and Evil Men, which you're seeing over there with the... I don't know if turban is the word, I'm afraid. The head shawls that they're wearing. Target the Orc Hunters. No one's shooting up here, eh? Oh, bugger, whoops. That was close. Right, you guys again are going to have to hold up. Oh, here they come. Axe throwers coming in hard and fast. I think now is the time. So you and you can run yourselves down the hill, and you're going to have to form a defensive line. Archers, for the meantime, you can probably almost shoot them already to get yourselves into position, and the crossbows we will need to use very well to get those down there as well. And we've also got those black guards, haven't we? Get them involved. If you aren't running, run. There we are. We've thrown the enemy into disarray, and now's the time for the Azra Zaire to come out of the trees. And then they really get caught in an absolute fiasco of just having no idea where to turn. I'm sending you guys way too far down the hill. Get yourselves in there. Oh, wrong one. Get yourselves into that position. Get yourselves into position. You're throwing your javelins. Right, there's warriors. Guardians of Belagost. Broadbeam Wardens down there. No, wrong one. That one's going on that one. You're hitting the broadbeam. Hit those Orc Hunters. Get the general over on that side. He can flank and assist. The archers will only be truly effective if we can get them to shoot the enemy sort of in the back. Don't worry about running away. No, that's fine. You just come on, shoot them. They're right there. Shoot them. Or you can get proper flank attack in there. Likewise, get the archers to run to there. You guys are going to need to shit those Guardians because they're about to target you. Target them. How are we doing? 11 plays, only 30. That's not very good. Hit them. Look, they're right in front of you. You've got to be able to hit them. You run down there. You run down here. Guys charge in. I'm not too bothered about those broad beam wardens. Oh, actually, let's get them out of the way.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
This is why you don't play at ×6 speed. How are you doing on that side? Oh, they're winning. They're winning comfortably. Excellent. Who are you fighting against? 8 Adûnâim warriors. Oh, you're so annoying. Move where I tell you to move. Come on, drop them. Drop them. That Orc Hunter battalion has absolutely smashed our only 2 defensive units. We're doing elsewhere. You're not fighting, are you? Who's coming against you? 5 Guardians of Beligos. They'll smash you, so just run away. Shoot them. Ah, they're running. You know what? You charge them. I'm not bothered about the people fighting over there, but I'm happy to leave it on ×6 for those guys. Everybody just rush the buggers. Who's still fighting now?
The enemy army flees the field.
Capture as many as you
Pursue and
can.
run them down.
That's the most we're going to get, isn't it? Ah, just as the enemy general dies.
The enemy are utterly
Who won, but I think
vanquished.
4, 5, 6 wasn't very
This
good.
is a great victory, worthy of only the mightiest of generals.
Although I must admit, I'm far more tired this evening than I was when I recorded the last 2 Adûnâim episodes. I am recording this at the back of a very long day, which doesn't help, and so you slip into bad habits of keeping it at ×6 and not really paying attention. That wasn't really the best focus and use of my army that time. That was disappointing. Very disappointing. I should have waited, strung the trap later. That hill, we could have used the hill even more and pulled them right across the other side of the map and then brought our archers in.
No, we have triumphed! Glory, honor, victory!
Reclaimed Delvorn. Ah, the core Willishar army abandoned the assault
Lord,
and is moving south.
Our courage and honor have conquered.
Which means the Armenelos army will have time to ride north, crushing the core Willishar invaders and holding our capital. Which holds out wonderfully well. Wonderfully well indeed. I should restate that should this campaign, or when this campaign ends, however that may be, Imladris are over. However this campaign ends, I will then do a faction vote for what we should do next.
Lord.
So you'll be able to cast your opinion on where to go following this. Oh, we've got an awful lot of money suddenly. What can we actually utilise here? I mean, that's got to be the best, but that's 4 turns before we can even use that. Oh, I also fixed the bug that Thorin's Halls is now a coastal region, and in fact I fixed that bug for every region. So every region that borders the sea or a major river is now a coastal settlement. However, that's not fixed in this game, I'm afraid to say. I think the halberdiers are more useful than the...
As you wish.
Oh, that's a solid... Oh, crime and Etleys, yes please. That's gonna get... Oh, Great Hall, get extra free upkeep. Argon's recruiting. Oh, I've just done Bregos, haven't I? I'll take your mercenaries as well, actually. And I will take some Azrazaya just to throw at the enemy. It's looking very much like that's going to be a useful tool in our arsenal. It's to stall the enemy by just throwing troops at them. What do we want here? Oh, we can get a conscription camp, but it doesn't do anything. We want money, really, from Dolvorn. Oh, that one has a flat building income. Get that, please. Argon. You can give me farms. I'll take farms. Corwillishire itself is already on the go. Oh, Harlond, you can build something. And you are recruiting as well. Oh, there you go. Get one of them. Let's... Oh, you've already got quite a lot of Kingsman culture, actually. That can get a practice range. But then actually this is... Oh, I just suddenly thought. We definitely want that to be recruiting, so take away you. Oh, you cost too much. These are the best we've got. Can you get roads here? No. Oh, bugger. You're not big enough. And the army that you've just trained here is also heading around that side. We're gonna utilize orc tactics. Just keep throwing units at them. If we can reclaim our heartland and even dare I suggest strike out at the enemy, then gods above do we have a real chance of actually doing something here. But that is an awful lot of our money gone. Where are we sending you archers? Yeah, Corwillishire, because that army will get something will happen with it. Although perhaps we shouldn't have our faction leader and heir in the same town. I was going to rename Corwillishire, wasn't I? Because of the phenomenal defence that Anagamaite has given it. In fact, that is what we will do. We will call it Anagamaite. Right, so fall on. Is it quicker to walk them up there or take the ship? No, it's much quicker to walk them, unfortunately, because of how naff ships are. Surely we can muster up another 350 gold coins from somewhere, though. Yes, there we are. Perfect. Get that lot. Well, we can sail more troops north. Why didn't I not think of that? We can run troops away if they need to run away. But we could sail troops from the Harlon, for example. Get me an army! Build me an army worthy of Númenor. I will be taking what you can train as well. Ship that lot north for me. We just need Basradum.
I'll rip off your head and your will, my lord.
If we can reclaim Basradum, that's such a solid boost. I'm just wondering if it might be prudent to try and... can you guys move out? Yes, you can. I'm wondering if it might be an idea to sandwich that army before it reaches a town and take it on in the field. But then it can't make it to Dolvorn in one turn, and our army will be able to make it to Dolvorn in 2 turns. So we'd be able to, if it goes and sieges Dolvorn, we'd be able to chase it down. And if that army took Anagamaite, that's okay, because we can crush it and then come back with a huge army and then even move north. My aim would be Mitchell Delving, I think, because we'd probably mop up Sackville on the way, but Mitchell Delving we could actually hold and, dare I say, upgrade. We need to hit back. We do need to hit back. So we'll see what Dane does, because then if he goes north, we'll send our army north as well. But the problem is, of course, that this army here is almost certainly going to attack us.
I'm only
Oh, but then he's weak as well.
Yes, my lord.
We just need those reinforcements up there. We need them as soon as possible. Lower the tax rate here because we can. You should chuck a Dark Sanctuary in there, actually. Where did I build a Dark Sanctuary that won't matter? There. Oh, bugger. Who's just... What did that just open up? Oh, the recruiting in Siduri, I expect. Oh, no. So what did that just open up that that wasn't before? Those are all building already. That was building already. That was building already. You're not even building anything. I don't know what's... Oh, it's here, isn't it? Yeah, those two units. Still can't do it. What is this madness? Turn off another unit then. Oh, they're all turned off. Just trying to bloody juggle the... You and you. Let's build one of them. They'll have the money to recruit what we need in a moment. Archers, definitely archers. Savages, but we can't get savages. Throw more units in it there as well. And here. And we'll put some recruitment on the pile when we can on the next one. Hopefully that army will all retrain to full strength. Corwillishire will be, and it'll be bolstered by that army. It's all going to go well, and we're going to launch into a solid victory. Let's, aren't we all? Yes. Our army at Thorin's Halls just needs to hold. We will ship reinforcements to them.
Right into their ambush.
Why 6 men did you decide to ambush 429 dwarves? You morons. Just now you can't run away because you've trapped yourself because there's 6 of you. Oh well, you killed 2 people. Well done. And there we are. Now I am going to save it, I'm afraid, because as I say, I need to be in full mental capacity to fight these battles, and also I've got to go now. Sadly, this might be slightly shy of 30 minutes, and for that I do apologise, but I've been busy. But I was going to do a developer diary this week actually, but I think I will hold that till next week, and I'll do another 2 Adûnâim videos this week. And then next week I'll do a developer diary, and then hopefully the week after that more Adûnâim, and then the week after that I'll probably do the Boromir Faramir. Well, I probably will just stick with Boromir. We'll see where we get to. So we'll do that the week after. So because I think there's real promise now. There's a chance. We've succeeded in reclaiming and retaking our homelands. We'll definitely get Buzz-Radum back unless they ship reinforcements to it, which I don't think they will. Depending on where Dane goes. Has he moved already? No, he's still standing still. Depending on where Dane goes, we should be able to actually push out. And that will give another crippling blow. But we just need to hold Thorin's Halls. We really need to take the others as well. But at the minute, if we can just hold it and ship reinforcements there, we'll be alright. Oh, look, he's already off. Zagaradin. We'll see. But for now, that will be all. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed playing it, even though I've been a little tired. But until we speak again, dear friends, Navarne den Perimad Melonin, and farewell.